So today I'm gonna do a little training video today with Kazu. So I've got not as much time today, but I'm gonna run you through what I like to do before kind of get into anything serious like mounting and stuff like that. Kind of call it the pre-flight checks. And then we have the float here because we're picking up a horse that's been at the vet, so I'm very glad she's coming home now. But while it's here, we're going to do a little bit of float training with him. Just sort of hopping on and off. We won't bother probably tying today. I've never loaded him on a float before ever, so he could surprise us and walk right on. I'm not sure, but anyway, so I'm going to film all of that today. And yeah, I might do a voiceover to, you know, the usual jam. Apologies for the shaky footage, it's the best I can do. I just wanted to show you guys, I've been working with him with haltering because recently he's been a bit halter shy. So I've just done some clicker training with him. I'm sure you've seen videos. Oh my god. Alright, we're going to quickly do this before it falls over again. So you missed it because Mac knocked the camera over, but I just gave him a treat to let him know that I have treats, because otherwise, you know, he's like, why are you just interrupting me? So he might be hard because of the hay, but we're gonna see. So halter. Halter. Halter, Kazu. Good boy. And I know that probably doesn't look like much, but for where he was before, he would throw his head up like a giraffe. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Now we're off. Come on, bub.
Since the last time I tried Kazu with his feet and it didn't work well, I've had a chance to think things over and decided to use the hoof stand, and look how brilliant he is with his feet now. Using the hoof stand makes it easier for him to hold his foot there and way easier for me to click and treat him. It does brilliantly with his front feet and keeps his foot on the stand for ages. I reward him heaps to begin with, and later down the track I'll make it that he gets the click and reward more sporadically. With his other front foot, he does lift it off the stand, but I just make him put it back on for a couple of seconds before rewarding and taking it off. He is more reluctant to pick up his hind foot. You can already see the confidence difference compared to me in the other video though. I'm able to hold onto his foot this time and not drop it and get scared. As I'm not solely working on Kazu's feet today, he only needs to put his foot on the stand nice for a couple of seconds to get the reward, and I'll only do it once for today. He is a little kicky with his near side hind. My mum just holds him for me so I don't have to worry about him wandering off and I can just focus on not getting myself kicked. And look how good he is once he realises how comfortable the hoof stand is. He isn't even bothered about putting his feet up, and he even leaves it until I take it down for him. He gets lots of scratches for being good because I was really proud of him for doing these feet sessions. Not that he doesn't get scratches anyway, but he gets extra ones. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of lunging. I have done a little bit of lunging with Kazu, but he is still pretty new to the idea. I think this is only about the third time. He starts amazingly, moving immediately off. He stops a couple times, but I just slap the lunge whip onto the ground to encourage him forward. He gets a reward as soon as he does a few steps without trying to come in at all. He's a little bit reluctant to walk on his bad side, fair enough, but he actually does really well today. I decided to do a little bit of trotting today as his energy is up and he responds immediately. Somehow I completely forgot to treat here, hence why he got a little cranky when I asked him to go the other direction. Sorry, Kazu! Kazu is actually being really smart here, although it looks like he's being naughty. I love it when I look back on these videos and I can see the way he behaves directly reflects the way I treat him. He doesn't want to go here because me being silly didn't reward him for going before, so he doesn't even know if he's doing the right thing or not. He gets annoyed at me and does a little sassy takeoff here, which is fair enough because I wasn't clicking properly. And finally, I reward him for moving off pressure. Play a little game of chasey here to make my mum laugh. Don't worry, I know this isn't a good way of getting him to go forward, I was just having a bit of fun. And hey, it worked too. I finished that here as he's been such a good boy dealing with my nonsense. So now we're at the horse float. It was a really windy day and Kazu was already pretty anxious because of that, so my main goal was just to have him calm near the float, rather than trying to get him on it or anything like that. He's really good and comes right up the float when they ask him to, but he doesn't want to step on it. He's such a trusting boy because as soon as I start to step away, he completely runs because he wants to be nowhere near that float, but he was there because of me. I give him a break and a cuddle so he can think about it, and then I head back closer again. I let him graze here for a minute, that's no problem, but I do encourage him back after a few mouthfuls as I don't want to spend the entire session with just him eating. I reward him for sticking near me and for every time he sniffs or touches the float with his nose in any way. He does the same thing again. As soon as I step off the float, he bolts. It's quite a cute little reaction to being scared of it, but it's clear to see how much he doesn't want to head onto the float. I don't want to drag him onto the float, so I just wait for him to approach us, calling his name and holding out a treat to try to get him to come near it. I now take him for a walk around the float so he can see that there's nothing there. He has a couple of little mini spooks of the wind rustling in the trees, which are very cute for him because he's not usually that spooky. I let him have another little graze here. I did think that I did more, but apparently I forgot to film it, so I didn't really get him onto the float this day. I just kept doing what I was doing, going up, sniffing, maybe a foot on or so. But that's the end of the training today, so here have a very cute reunion video of when Cappy returned from the vets. And ignore Mac being gross, he's a bit stallion-like.
Indy! Who is it, guys? Who is it? Oh, Cappy. You have to... Yeah, she'll figure it out. Cappy, you've got to go backwards, sweetie. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Hi, Cap. Oh, it's good, isn't it? Oh, she doesn't look that bad in weight. Indy's a bit more excited than Mac, I think. Good luck getting her in. Oh, you've got to let her in though, Mackie. Does someone have a flag? I think I might just... Aww. Kisses. Oh, stop it. It's like you've never seen him before. Do you want to actually go in, Cap? Ah! Oh, that's a close one. You're not going to go say hi, Indy? Just like, no, I want the open gate. Oh. I think they're a lot more. There you go. Oh, now they all go. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them.
Look at Trixie. It smells different. It smells funny. What's happening here?
It's like follow the leader.
They're just the cutest. You can go see Mama. Oh, that's sweet. Just checking on them all. Oh, Trixie! They're such a loony bunch. They won't get out of her tail. Oh, Tiddles.
What's Mama doing over there?
I don't know.
Waiting for a dinner?
Yeah, I'm in the right spot.
I'm ready. I'm here.
Cause they... Who are you yelling at? He's very happy to have her back, I think. She's gonna get annoyed with them all following her in a second. She's like, come on guys, chill out.
Leave me alone. They're loving her.
Even Rocket, he's like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I want to feel involved.
Look at Kazu behind it.